Hey guys, welcome to the next video on OpenCV tutorial for beginners using Python. In this video, we will learn how to handle mouse event in OpenCV. Now, mouse event can be anything, for example, a right click event or left mouse button click event or a left button double click event. So there are many mouse event available in CV2 package. Now, to list out all the events in the CV2 package, you can write this kind of code. So first of all, I'm going to create a variable called events, and then I'm going to just iterate over all the events inside CV2 library. So I'm going to just write I for I in dir inside our CV2 package. So this dir method is the inbuilt method which is going to show all the classes and member functions inside your CV2 package. Okay, so we are iterating over all the function names or member variable names, and then we want to see what are the events available inside this package. So we can just filter those events using a condition. So we are going to just say that we want to just see the variables or the member properties which have this keyword event in them. So event in I, and then we are going to just print out all the events. So I'm going to just print out all the events, and then I'm going to run this code, and here you can see the list of all the events which are available inside your CV2 library. So you can see there is an event called event flag R button for the right button for the mouse, or there is event for left button double click event, or the event for L button down event. So there are many such events available here, and we are going to use those events to listen for the mouse events. So this is how you can print all the events which are available inside your CV2 library. And now we will create a script or a program to listen for the mouse event. So first of all, we will create a mouse callback function which is executed when mouse event takes place. So in order to create this callback function, we are going to just define a function, and then we will give the name to our function, for example click event function. And this callback function generally takes few arguments. So the first argument will be the event which is taking place when we click our mouse, and then it's going to give us the x and y coordinate on the image where we are clicking with our mouse. So we are going to get the x-axis value and the y-axis value whenever we click the mouse at certain position in our image. Also, we will get the flags, and we will get the param. So for creating the mouse click callback function, it has this kind of specific format which is same everywhere. So these are the parameter it takes, and then inside your callback function you can define the logic. So let's say whenever I click the left button down, then I want to show the x and y coordinates on the same image. So I can just say if the event variable is equal to cv2 dot event, and then I will just look for the left button down click event. So if this event occurs, then I will first of all print the x and y axis values. So let's print x comma y, and you can also provide some space between x and y coordinates using this kind of string. And then what we are going to do is we are going to just put this x and y coordinate values on the same image which we are opening. So we have already seen in the last videos how to put text on the videos. We just need to create this font variable for the font, and then there is a method called cv2.putText. So we are going to just write cv2.putText, which takes few arguments. First is the image. Now you can see this image shows error, and this error says unresolved reference, but don't worry, when we write our code fully, this error will go. So first will be the image. The second is the string which we want to put. So let's say we want to put the string str for the x and y value. So I'm going to just write x, y, and then we are going to just print the x value, then concatenation operator, and then comma, and then once again concatenation operator y. And don't forget to convert these coordinate values into the string using the str function. So str function here, and for the y-axis also you need to use this str to convert it to the string value, and then this string we pass as the second argument. The third argument will be the location where we want to put the text, and this location we already know from this x and y value. So it's easy for us. We are going to just say x comma y because we already know the x and y coordinate using this callback event. The fourth argument will be the font. The fifth argument will be the font scale. Let's say it's 1. And then the next argument is the color. So let's say color we want to give here is 255 comma 255 comma 0. And the last argument I want to give here is the thickness. Let's say thickness we want to give here is 2. And then we will show this text on the image using cv2.imShow method. So I'm going to just write imShow and then the name of the image window, for example image, and the image itself, which is img. So right now this is showing error to us, but when we will call this callback function using a standard function called setMouseCallback, then this error will go. So I'm going to define the img variable first of all, and let's say we want to create a black image using numpy. So we will call np.zeros method here. So np.zeros, and the size of this image will be 512 comma 512 comma 3, and the data type will be np.uint8. And once we have this image, we are going to show this image using once again the imShow method, and this image name will be the same image, and the variable we want to pass here is the image variable, which is the black image which we have created using this numpy zeros function. Now the next and the important step here is calling a method called setMouseCallback method. So this method we are going to use to call our callback function which we have created, which is click event function, whenever somebody clicks on the image which we are showing using this imShow window. So the first parameter it takes is the name of your image. Make sure that this name here which you take in the imShow method, you can see I'm taking the same name here in the imShow method also here. So the window name should be the same everywhere, then only it will work. So here also you need to just give the parameter first parameter here is the window name. So the window name is image, and the second parameter is the callback function which we want to call whenever this event take place. So this is the callback function which we have created. Now the next step are the obvious steps which we have already seen. So first of all, we will call the wait key method to wait for the escape event, and the second is the destroy all windows. So we will destroy all the windows once we are finished. So let's run this code and let's see what happens. So now you can see the black image which is created by numpy zeros method, and when I click on this image anywhere, you can see the coordinates of the position where I have clicked is printed here. So let's click here. You can see when I give this left down button click event, then the position of the x and y coordinate is printed on this black image. So I'm clicking again and again this left down button, and the position is printed. Okay, so let me just close this window. Now what I want to do is, let's just reduce the size of this font to 0.5. Then the font size will be little bit smaller. Now what I want to do is, I want to listen for some other events. So I will go to my callback function once again, and I will add one more condition here. So once again, if event is equal to cv2, and this time I want to listen for the right click event. So I'm going to just write event right button down event. Okay, so whenever somebody presses this right button down for the mouse, then this event is going to be captured inside this condition. Now if you remember, I have told you that image is shown in OpenCV in the form of BGR format, and we already have this image. You can see we have declared the image variable. That's why this error is also gone. So using this image, we want to find out the red, blue and green channel. So now inside this condition, what I want to do is, I want to print out the BGR channels of the image wherever I click. Okay, so you can first of all declare a blue variable name, and then we have img variable, which is this one, and using this image variable we can get the blue channel using the coordinates. So first of all, you can provide y comma x. We already have the y and x coordinates, and then the channel for the blue color is channel 0, because it starts from blue BGR, so blue, and then green and then red. Okay, so I'm going to just copy it 2 more times. The second is green, and the channel for it will be the 1, or index will be 1 here, and for the red channel this index will be 2 here. So I'm going to just write red here, and once again I'm going to just copy this code, and this time what I want to do is, instead of printing the coordinates, I want to print the BGR channel. So here I'm going to just write blue, and then second will be the green channel, and then the third will be the red channel. So I'm going to just write comma and then concatenation operator str and then red channel. Okay, so this will be the string. We are going to name it as BGR, and this string we will put here. The color also we can change, so the color for the coordinates will be different, and the color for this event will be different, 255. Okay, so it's going to print the BGR channels on your image. Now because we are creating the black image, whenever I just click the right click mouse event, you can see the BGR channels for this black image will be always 0 0 0, right? When I click the left click, then these are the coordinates. When I click the right click, these are the BGR channels. So let's change this image from the black image to something visible. So I already have the Lena image, so we can use this Lena image using the cv2.imread method. So I'm going to just write cv2.imread, and the first will be the name of the file, which is lena.jpg. So now let's run this code once again, and now I have this colored image, so we will be able to see these functionality in a better way. So first of all, the left button click event, you see the coordinate, and when I click the right click button event, then you can see the BGR channels are printed. Once again, here you can see the BGR is different. Here also these BGR colors are different. So you can see everywhere they are a little bit different because this is the colored image and the color differs at every pixel level. So this is how the mouse click event works in OpenCV. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I will see you in the next video.